Hello everyone, welcome back to Coach Craig Sports. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to be doing a preview of the Thursday Night Football matchup. This week's matchup is going to be between the Eagles and the Giants. It might not be the most exciting game in the world, but it does have a lot of implications for the NFC East. Whoever wins this game will be in first place or tied for first place pretty much. So the Eagles are the home team. They're favored by 4.5 points in this game. Sounds about right. I think they probably win by about a field goal or so. Over-under is 45 points. I could see this definitely going under. Both teams' offenses haven't been too good this year. And I don't know how many points the Giants are going to be able to put up in this one. So we'll just have to see how that all plays out. We'll get into the start sits just a little bit. Some other news and notes with this game. So on the Giants side, Daniel Jones is going to be a sit. Devonta Freeman is like a low-end running back 2. Flex play, you can start him if you need to. Darius Slayton, you can start him in this matchup. He should be all right. We'll have to see if Darius Slay moves with him or not, shadowing him throughout the game. And then Evan Engram is going to be a sit for me. Tate's going to be a sit as well. Sterling Shepard, the news is he might be back in this one, but you can't trust him week 1 coming back off injury, so he's going to be a sit as well. Giants defense is a sit. Gano, the Giants kicker, you can play him if you need to. He should be all right in this matchup if you don't have a better option. And on the Eagles side, we got Carson Wentz. You could start him as like a streamer this week if you really need somebody, but just don't expect too much from him. Otherwise, he's going to be a sit. Boston Scott's like one of them borderline guys. He's like a low-end running back 2, flex play. If you need somebody to fill in one of those spots, he can do the job, be all right. Just tamper your expectations with him. Don't expect too much from him, as he hasn't done much overall this year, but he will have the opportunity for sure. DeSean Jackson looks like he's going to be back in this game. He's going to be a sit. Coming back off injury, we don't know how much he's going to be involved. Alshon Jeffrey is going to be out again this week, so he's a sit as well. Greg Ward is going to move into a sit as DeSean Jackson comes back. Then Travis Fulgham's kind of the tough one for me. If you need somebody to play, you can play Travis Fulgham. Just don't expect quite as much this week with DeSean Jackson returning in the lineup. Zach Ertz is out, so he's obviously a sit. Dallas Goedert, he's eligible to come back off the IR, but he had a broken ankle, so I don't see that happening, honestly, so he's going to be a sit as well. If you're looking for maybe a waiver wire guy to pick up and stash, he could be all right there. And then Rodgers is probably going to be the tight end getting the most work in this game. If you really are a needy tight end team and you just need a safe guy, he could be your guy, especially if you're in like a PPR format. The Philadelphia Eagles defense, you can play them in this matchup. They're middle of the pack. The Giants are pretty bad overall. Daniel Jones has been known to be turnover prone. So it's definitely a matchup you can take advantage of. Jake Elliott, the kicker, I'm just going to stay away from him this week. He did goose egg. I had him in one league myself last week, and he goose egged. So I generally try to stay away from kickers like that. He should have points in this game, though, so if you really need him, then he'd be all right as well. Overall, should be a pretty interesting game. We'll just have to see how it plays out. Not too much other news and notes in this game, honestly. Like, just the major news and notes in this game is Alshon Jeffrey's going to be out. DeSean Jackson's going to play. Miles Sanders is going to be out. There's a couple other little name players there that are kind of in and out on both sides as well, but nothing too crazy. Could be a very interesting game to play for DFS. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a video over building a DFS lineup for this game as well. And then one last thing I want to talk about today before I get going here is the Dolphins said Tua Tagovailoa is going to be their starting quarterback going forward. This has a little bit of implications. Ryan Fitzpatrick was playing pretty well. He had the offense moving. We'll have to see how Tua comes in, how he performs in the offense, who he favors in the passing game. I could see this giving a little bit of a bump up maybe to Preston Williams and Mike Gesicki as their bigger targets. I think Tua will look to them early and often. Maybe Devonta Parker might take a hit. I do not expect Tua to come in and light the world on fire. I know a lot of people are really, really hyping him up, but I just don't see it. He played with a lot of talent at Alabama, and I don't think he's somebody that comes in right away and just performs well. Do not go out, pick Tua up, and start him next week. Please do not do that. You're not going to be happy with the end result. But like I said, the Dolphins are kind of in the thick of things. We'll just have to see how it affects their offense overall, and then go forward from there. We can talk about that a little bit more in the future as well. But that's pretty much all I got for today. If you guys liked and enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It helps build the community that we're trying to build here at Coach Craig Sports. It's a community that's focused on all of you watching my videos. Trying to help you guys do the best and enjoy fantasy football as much as you can throughout this fantasy football season, especially in this interesting 2020 season. And with that being said, if you are a new or current subscriber who has yet to do so, also hit that little notification bell down below. It'll let you know every single time that I post up a video. I post up 5 videos a week, and then I do a live stream on Sunday if I'm able to do so. For those of you that don't know, I did move recently. The Wi-Fi is not as good here, so I'm going to be testing that out before this Sunday, see if I'm able to do that as well. If you guys need to reach out to me for any reason at all, whether it's waivers, trades, who should I pick up, who should I start, just feel free to reach out to me, whether it's in the comments, at my email at coachcraigsports@gmail.com, on Twitter at coachcraigsport, or on the Coach Craig Sports Facebook page. Also, leave your thoughts down below in the comments about this matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Let me know how you think this game is going to play out, who's going to have a good game, who's going to win, and just anything related to this game overall in general. I'll be real interested to see your guys' thoughts on this matchup as well. Should be a great start to Week 7 slate overall. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I got for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video and have a great rest of your day.